Tuggeranong has filled a niche, if you like. It's not stiff upper lip in the pews stuff.
We've been part of the community since its foundation back in 1975.
Tuggeranong is known, but I don't know how well known it is.
Our conventional church tends to think about having most of our eggs in one basket, and so it is that all of the energy would go into Sunday morning.
We're different. You had lots of people and hundreds of youth running around the place, but that doesn't exist anymore.
There isn't any distinct faith-based orientation of this community per se.
I am a change agent. I can't leave congregations alone. I won't just come in and do the status quo. I just can't help myself.
We've always been a church that has been willing to take risks.
Tuggeranong looks for different pathways for people to be able to come towards exploring faith.
It means that I am as much a minister here as out in the car park, dropping into the shopping centre. The church is there. The church is all around us, not just this building.
If it doesn't hurt, it's not the gospel. If you are in a comfort zone, you are not where Jesus wants you to be. If we don't want to watch the demise of the church, we need to engage with the community. You've probably noticed Tuggeranong has a lot of banners. We have refugee banners and rainbow banners and environmental banners.
It's lively, it's exciting, it's colourful. They call it chaos.
We're on Parliament House lawns, protesting violence against women, protesting inaction on climate change. We're there. And we've got a giant banner for that purpose.
Girls who are lonely or anyone who's lonely, they can come in and be part of a community and be filled with love and the connection between different people.
I'd never been to an accepting, affirming church before, and I was like, I'm here to stay.
I was in trouble. I had this problem. I was very upset, but I had somewhere I could come. And it's been this place, is here.
First impressions were just how down-to-earth they are, just how approachable.
I find the church to be so welcoming, so connecting.
And for me, it has been a good place to come, a safe place to come.
One of our goals is, if that you're not in a church already, you'll point to Tuggeranong Uniting and saying, that's our community church.
Well, we've been part of this church for, I think it's 40-something years, and I've done just about everything now too.
I've been an elder, I'm on the church council. I do prayers for the service and I do Red Dove.
We have our pop-up op shop that stops clothes going into landfill, and we work with them really, really well.
It's being used as a really missional enterprise.
I guess it's really about kind of faith in action. You say to yourself, what would Jesus do? Jesus would be horrified with all this clothing going into the tip.
Those ladies have been great, especially when I'm trying to go from one gender to the next and figure out what is my style. And one lady is a real stylist, and she's helped me a lot with trying to find my new wardrobe, as it were.
And it just grew exponentially a lot faster than we thought. One of our members last time spent, I think, an hour with a lady who just needed to debrief about a whole lot of things.
Yes.
And she was just there to listen, which was great. Yeah. And then she bought $100 worth of stuff, and we were very chuffed.
It is important to see the people who come through our doors as real people, have conversations with them. So we have not just selling clothes, but we provide a place to sit down, perhaps have a meal, have a coffee, some refreshment.
It's not, we didn't want to become a business. It's about being missional, really, and you need a team. And we have a team.
We do have a team.
We are a church that really does believe in sustainability, working to do something about climate change. So our partnership with Sea Change was a no-brainer, really.
Sea Change is a sustainability charity Our focus is on reuse, recycle, repair, to value the resources that we have.
And we have this sustainability spring fair every year with them, but we've also started swap-a-thons with them where people can come and swap clothes and toys.
So we've had lots of workshops on sustainability, worm farming.
Composting and talking about bees, but it's also a really safe and inclusive space. It's just a, real community feel to it. Have a cuppa, have a chat, talk to somebody you don't know.
This church community are really bringing that faith-based commitment to environmental protection and protection of our planet for future generations, that responsibility of stewardship of the earth for the next generation.
We're doing services differently. We're doing a lot more messy kind of services.
So Famine 4 really is children's church. We can just show the love of God to everybody.
Less theologically laden and formal. We've found they're very popular with young families.
We get everybody up the front taking a part in the service. Interactive sermons. Are you enjoying yourself? Yes! And everybody said, amen.
The Girls' Brigade was running here, and again, it preceded me.
One of the previous parishioners that were here, she saw that this could be a great ministry for this church, and it started in 1988.
It provides young people who don't necessarily want to attend church a way of exploring their faith and spirituality in a kind of Girl Guide way.
Girls who are involved in Girls' Brigade bring their friends, often from non-Christian families.
The special time is sitting down with the girls, just one-on-one, and connecting with them. And how's the week gone? How are you going?
Being able to provide a safe, nurturing and encouraging place where they can come and be themselves.
And we see them as an integral part of our mission in this congregation. We've discovered that we've got a new front door now. It is the website. It is actually our vestibule. And we've found that probably 49 out of 50 people that access Tuggeranong access the website first. With the Rainbow people, they particularly do that.
I came connected with Tuggeranong Uniting Church through what they call Rainbow Christian Alliance. I was having counselling because I'm transgender, female. It's an issue I've knew about all my life, but repressed it for many, many years.
Rainbow is our fastest growing space at Tuggeranong. And every time we meet, 2 or 3 new people come through the door. That website, it is so important.
To be able to say to folk who identify as Rainbow, you can come to church here. For some, that brings tears.
As an openly queer person and as a person who doesn't hold a faith, I have not often felt personally welcomed in faith-based communities. The Tuggeranong Uniting Church has uniquely challenged me personally and professionally to see that not only is that not true, but actually in this space, people of all faiths and people of no faiths are welcomed.
So they turn up and they look around and they go, yeah, I feel safe.
They're discovering that, hey, there's this place down in Tuggeranong. It's a bit of this weird church where there's apparently gay people not just going, but leading it. It's this amazing place of grace and love and welcome. Yeah.
It's a space also where we can discuss different issues that face us.
I've never been able to kind of reconcile my queer side with my Christian side, and having a whole space that was designed around that was a very healing experience, I'd say, for me, and just wonderful.
I relax on myself.
Yeah, especially to young people. We've got one trans female that comes in the morning. Her parents were so enamoured of the fact there was a church that would accept Ada, they started coming themselves.
Affirming is, we love you, we love you.
There are no barriers but the call of God for your involvement in this place.
The Karalaka community is a drug and alcohol rehabilitation community. We call this God space.
It's unashamedly spiritual. It's about going and being with these people where they are at on their terms.
Not just us delivering some sort of Christian message, but helping to have conversations with people and engage with them meaningfully.
Not one of us have gone through life without stumbling and doing stuff that we would have been better not to. So we don't come from a place of judgment.
And a lot of them are searching spiritually. Many of them have been in quite abusive situations, which is why they've ended up in trouble with various substances.
Really interested in, exploring my spirituality and my faith and connection to a higher power, and, because that's obviously very important to my recovery.
And by offering a small service, a chance for conversation, by creating that pastoral space where people can talk about their life or share their questions or share their doubts, and they always know that that support is here if in the outside world things get a bit much.
Did you hear the car tooting as we went past the mural? There have been people coming and asking about the mural.
I looked at this great big blank wall that didn't even have a window on it, and I saw a blank canvas.
I got to create something in my community. This puts me in this wonderful position of feeling so connected to this country and to this place.
We wanted to depict what we thought our values and what we stood for was, but in bright pictorial ways.
It's so nice to have something like that here.
And we're already getting favourable comment from the community, so, it's working.
I think Elizabeth's leadership has been really important.
And I think, Elizabeth is just, she's a hoot.
So I'm the role of minister, or I'm this revolting fairy with a 4-foot wooden spoon that she pokes people with.
I think she has enabled them to see differently, to imagine differently for what church might be.
Her support is really encouraging, and that keeps us going as well.
This is their stuff. It's their mission. They were passionate about it. They run it. I don't do this stuff for them. They do it themselves. I mean, I'm there if they need help.
I think brings us joy, doesn't it?
It does bring us joy.
Red Dove, the community garden, our Thursday social lunch, Karalaka, and the emergency food program, they're going to continue. I don't think there's any doubt about that, because they are really invested in this and they see why it's such a good investment for them, for the mission of the church, and ultimately for the kingdom of God.
They work from the bottom up, not the top down. There's no pomp and ceremony here.
I think, there's a future where I maybe have a bigger role. I don't know. I really love this place, and I would love to give to it as much as it has given to me.
I think the future is quite bright here on the trajectory that we're on.
We're very happy doing what we do now.
Yes. But we need to inspire others to do that too. Yeah.
If you go in from that position that we're going to love you no matter what you throw at us, and we're here and we'll listen to your questions and we'll do the very best we can to support you and offer you that safe space, then that's enough.